This is coming from Yahoo Finance. Tesla share price is a beast that cannot be stopped. Holy. How about that for a headline, Will? I know you like a headline like that. He starts by saying, with all due respect to the new Ford Bronco. So he taking a shot at the new Ford Bronco.
Yeah.
Which you're a fan of, so you may take that personally. I don't know. But he's kind of right about this Tesla stock thing. Oh, God. I've been keeping an eye on it, and it did dip down a little bit, but it's still flying, man. It's staying up. It's not a huge, it didn't drop down. I mean, you could do the 5-day there. You see it came down a little bit from the high.
It kind of flatlined a bit.
It came down a little bit, but still, it's hanging in there. And if you just crack a 1 year on that chart, Will, just crack a 1 year, and you can see what I'm talking about here. That's a hefty mountain we're climbing there. Anyway, so obviously, anytime that this happens, there's going to be analysis, and people are going to be on both sides of the analysis. It's how this thing works. We're human beings. We see different things. We see it a different way. Some people are still upset, saying, this is ridiculous. This isn't in relationship to profits or shipments. This is all hype. You have that sentiment out there. But then you have people like Brian Sozzi, who says, he's an editor at large, by the way, Yahoo Finance. He says, nah. It's a beast that cannot be stopped. And he says they're so far ahead in technology, and the marketplace is going to move rapidly into the electric vehicles, that they're here to stay. We got 10 years of this. They got nowhere to go but up. He's saying this thing's going to go to $2,000. So for everybody on the other side saying it's a bubble and it's about to blow, you have guys like him that say it ain't even there yet. He says, this is the quote, Tesla's miles ahead of competitors. It's going to dominate 80 to 90% of the EV market share going forward and have what I believe could be 1 million deliveries by 2022. So he's saying 2022 million deliveries. He's saying they're going to figure out the supply chain stuff, the assembly stuff. He's saying they're going to figure it out. They got enough money, enough security. They're motivated. They got a CEO named Elon Musk. He says it's nowhere but up, at least to 2,000. Plus, as we mentioned previously, they're likely about to enter the S&P 500, which could have an impact on that stock price as well and keep pushing it up. So, there's people on both sides. Where do you land, Will? You think Brian is right here, or is this a bubble that's about to explode?
I'm optimistic about Tesla. I think they have a lot of years.
I think there are people who are in it to win it. It's almost kind of got an Apple vibe to it, where people are just taking their savings and they're saying, nah, it's a long bet.
Yeah.
Don't worry about these charts.
Yeah.
They're saying, I want to talk in 10 years. I got into Tesla at this price. And I'm feeling that sentiment as well. Yeah. And if that's the sentiment, and these people are buyers and not sellers because they intend to hold, then you're right. Brian could be right himself. It's possible.